Can I help you? I don't know where I.
The name itself carries a dangerous weight, a sharp edge that slices through the noise of ordinary thrillers. Vicious is not just a word, it's a promise. A promise of brutality, of suspense, of characters thrown into darkness where morality has no shelter. This Paramount Plus exclusive comes alive as a psychological crime drama that refuses to flinch, a show carved from shadows, tension, and raw human obsession. The vision of the project stands apart in how it bends familiar crime tropes into something bleaker, grittier, and far more personal. Rather than a story of police chasing criminals, it is a descent into a society infected with rot, where even the most righteous figure can turn predator when desperation presses down hard enough. The world of Vicious is built like a labyrinth, every turn sharp, every passage dripping with danger, and at the heart of it all lies a character driven to the edge of sanity. The cast that fuels this nightmare are not just names on a poster. They are the flesh and blood of the story, each one chosen for their ability to twist innocence into menace. Leading the charge is Aaron Paul, whose piercing energy lends a frightening vulnerability to a man haunted by his past. Opposite him, Jessica Chastain takes command with a performance of chilling subtlety, portraying a woman whose smile conceals more than her silence ever admits. Rounding out the ensemble is Pedro Pascal as a hardened investigator caught between truth and survival, while Anya Taylor-Joy embodies the strange unpredictability of a character who is never fully villain nor victim. Each actor becomes a thread in this tightly woven web, a web that pulls the audience deeper until there is no escape. The chemistry among them is as volatile as a match dropped in gasoline. Every scene feels ready to explode. The plot of Vicious cuts like a knife through expectation. At its surface, it begins with a murder, a gruesome act that seems random. A body discovered in the heart of a crumbling city block, carved with symbols no one understands. For Detective Elias Kane, played with hardened precision by Pedro Pascal, it's just another crime in a city that never runs out of them. But when the investigation leads him to Gabriel Shaw, portrayed by Aaron Paul, the case becomes something far darker. Gabriel is not a suspect in the traditional sense. He's a man trying to outrun a history of violence, a past where he once danced too close to the abyss. His world collides with Chastain's Alina Vale, a woman who holds the secrets of the city in her grasp, secrets that could either save Gabriel or bury him for good. Anya Taylor-Joy steps in as a fractured figure named Iris, a young woman whose mind is both weapon and wound, guiding the story into psychological chaos. As the mystery deepens, every choice drags them closer to betrayal, closer to truth, closer to the viciousness that hides inside them all. The brilliance of Vicious lies not just in its violence, but in the silence between. Entire scenes unfold without a word, relying on body language, camera work, and the suffocating weight of atmosphere. The city becomes its own character, rain-slick streets shimmering under neon lights, alleyways echoing with whispers of crimes unseen. Each corner feels alive, as if the architecture itself has eyes, watching the characters struggle. The packing never allows comfort. Just when an answer feels within reach, another twist yanks it away, reminding the viewer that in this story, trust is more dangerous than betrayal. This is no ordinary thriller. It's a study of how fear corrodes, how lies build empires, and how people can justify anything when survival is at stake. In shaping this world, the creators understood one truth: the most terrifying monsters wear human faces. Alina Vale is no stranger to cruelty, yet her power comes from intellect rather than muscle. Her manipulation is as smooth as velvet, guiding men to destroy themselves while she stands untouched. Gabriel Shaw is caught in the storm of his own guilt, constantly haunted by what he once did, fighting to prove that redemption is possible even when the world insists otherwise. Detective Kane is torn between duty and desire, knowing that exposing the truth could cost him his life. Iris is the unpredictable flame, flickering between madness and brilliance, her very presence leaving everyone uncertain whether she is the victim of the darkness or its architect. These characters collide in ways that scar each other, each encounter forcing the question of who is truly innocent. Every great story demands a release date to mark the countdown of anticipation, and Paramount Plus has claimed its stake by locking Vicious onto the calendar with an unshakable grip. The series launches in December 2025, timed perfectly to cut through the holiday lights with its shadows. While the world dresses itself in cheer, Vicious will arrive like a whisper in the dark, a reminder that beneath celebration lies fear, and beneath fear lies truth. The release timing is no accident. It is designed to strike when audiences least expect it, a winter storm of blood, betrayal, and revelation. Then comes the trailer, the first taste of what awaits. It begins in silence, a slow shot of a deserted street, rain falling like a curtain, a flicker of neon, a distant scream. The camera cuts to Aaron Paul's Gabriel, staring at his reflection in a cracked mirror, his breathing heavy, his voice a whisper. "They'll never let me go." Jessica Chastain's Alina steps from shadows, her smile thin, her voice cold as she says, "Everyone lets go eventually." Quick cuts flash across the screen, a body being dragged into darkness, Kane's flashlight slicing through an abandoned warehouse, Iris sketching violent images with trembling hands. The music builds, a pounding rhythm of strings and drums, until every heartbeat feels like a countdown. The voiceovers begin to overlap, Gabriel shouting, "You don't know what I've done." Alina hissing, "I know exactly what you've done." Kane growling, "This city doesn't forgive." The trailer escalates into chaos, a chase through a subway tunnel, fists slamming against glass, flames bursting in the distance. Iris screams as the screen cuts to black. Then a single word appears, "Vicious." The silence returns, broken only by Alina's chilling whisper. This isn't about justice, it's about survival. The date, December 2025, burns into view, locking audiences into anticipation. The final frames of the trailer linger like smoke, faces distorted in shadows, the city skyline swallowed by fog, Gabriel's eyes filled with fear as if staring into the soul of the viewer. No answers, only questions. No comfort, only dread. And as the screen fades out, the promise is made clear. Once you step into this story, there is no way back. Vicious will not just be watched, it will be felt. It will be carried in the silence after the screen goes dark, in the unease of empty streets, in the knowledge that the most dangerous creatures are the ones that look just like us.